are, folks. It's the thrilling conclusion of the third annual Tour de Xerdani. We are going to be looking at the final contenders, the Tour champion title on the line. Sir Marie-Joseph Paul Gagne, Grand Marshal of the Scale Guard versus Lord Niall of House Keffel. It's the exact same thing. 3 passes, 3 rolls, 1 tournament champion. We are going up. Julio, who would you like to compete as?
Oh, okay. I feel like I let down the Church of Light with Von Mar's performance in the Masters round, so I'm going with Niall.
Niall, Lord Niall.
Got to get some redemption here.
You absolutely got it. Lord Niall. Lord Niall, of course, is hails from Moospalar, Moosby Morel, House Keffel, and Lord Niall's mount is a giant stag. Of course, Sir Marie-Joseph Paul Gagne is the Grand Marshal of the Scale Guard, hailing from Xerdani itself. He is the Grand Marshal, and he is going to be representing the faction of Skrillbend. 2nd year in a row, Team Skrillbend is going to be rooting for the Sir Marie-Joseph Paul. This year, Lord Niall of House Keffel is representing the Church of Light. Church of Light here, going to be doing that. All right. So we're in the Joust event. Same rules as what's been going on all night. This we are going to play out with all 3 passes as the competitors. So I need you, Julio, to roll initiative to see what it is. It's just going to be a blank, flat roll. Or actually, because I'm rolling, we're rolling. You're going to roll first, and then I'll roll on screen, and we'll see what's going on. So Lord Niall is going to go first and see what happens here. Okay. I've sent you their stats so you can see what's going on.
I got them. And initiative is going to be a 14.
Great. Initiative 14. Amazing. Again, you're going to roll first. So go ahead and roll for the first pass. Are you aiming for the shield or are you aiming for the helmet?
I think. Oof. I think Niall is gonna go for the shield.
The shield. You got it. Gonna go for the shield. Okay.
So that is it's a +10, right?
+10.
22.
22. Incredible. A 22 aiming for the shield. Nice. As the, let me see, it is the giant stag gallops. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Lord Niall drops down their lance. Crowd going insane. We've got a big Moosbalarian crowd here. Church of Light banners flying. People getting hyped about it. Meanwhile, most of the stadium is here for the Scale Guard, is here for the absolute hero of Xerdani, Sir Marie-Joseph Paul Gagne. They're waving the banners of the Scale Guard. Things are coming in. They are going to roll. He is aiming for the helmet. He rolls at advantage. So that means that even though it is disadvantage, he gets to roll a straight roll because of his Lucky Lance ability. Let's see what he has. That is a 10 plus 11 gives me a 21 to hit against the helmet.
Wow.
As they're rolling, lances come down. Lord Niall strikes first, cracking in with a 22. His lance hits Sir Gagne's shield, breaking the tip off of the lance, shattering into to pieces. 2 points. And he deals 1d12 plus strength damage. We don't need to worry about that at this level. We are here now with Sir Gagne aiming down. Lance strikes off his basilisk. The basilisk swerving through. Sir Gagne riding atop, striking and splashing in Lord Niall's face. The lance shatters, dealing some damage and gaining Sir Gagne 2 points. We are on the second pass. They are tied 2-2.
All right.
Here we go.
It's only a 12.
It's only a 12. Okay, aiming for the shield.
Aiming for the shield, yeah.
This is going to be, again, for the helmet. We're looking at Sir Gagne aiming for Lord Niall's helmet. That's a 16 plus 11. That's a 27. And you said only a 12. So a 27 and a 12. Okay. With a 12, the stag comes back. The basilisk comes back. The crowd losing their mind. The lances come down. The competitors meet in the middle of the yard. They strike at each other. With a 12, Lord Niall's lance glances off of Sir Gagne's armor. The lance does not break, and 0 points are awarded. With a 27, not only does Sir Gagne strike true, make contact with Lord Niall's helmet, the lance shatters across the helmet itself, but he deals plus strength 14 points of damage, and Lord Niall must make a strength saving throw. The DC for this strength saving throw is going to be 24. DC for the strength save is 24.
So I need to make a 14.
Yep, 14 or higher.
That's his strength 10. 14 or higher. All right. That's a 17 on the die, so 27.
The steady saddle remains upright, refuses to be unseated. And though the score is currently 4-2, they are Lord Niall stays in his saddle and is able to fight for one more round. It comes down to the third pass, the final pass of the Tour de Xerdani. Here, it all comes down to one roll. Where are you aiming?
Shield again.
Shield again. Needs to get the 2 points and hopes that he misses. Sir Gagne misses.
All right.
Oh, no.
12.
That's a 12. As they go, the basilisk swerving, swiveling around, the stag gliding ever so gracefully. Niall points down the lance up against Sir Gagne. Sir Gagne aiming for the helmet. Here we go. It's a 16 plus 11 is another 27. 27 is going to take against a 12. The 12, it's going to glance off his armor. And Gagne, in a show of flourish, smacks with his own lance Lord Niall's lance out of the way and strikes in one fluid motion. As that happens, Lord Niall takes 16 points of damage and needs to make a DC 26 strength save. Does get advantage on these strength saves.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's a 2 and a 4, so 14.
14 total. And once again, Lord Nile crushed in the face, and Sir Gagne pushing as hard as he can down into the base of the lance and pummels Lord Nile, leans over the tilt, the barrier in the middle of the tilt yard, and shoves Lord Nile off of the stag itself. The stag rears back, and Lord Nile gets thrown into the ground by Sir Gagne. The crowd absolutely loves it. Lord Nile is unseated. The unseatable, the steady saddle himself, has now been unseated in the final of the Tour des Xerdani by Sir Gagne, Marie-Joseph Paul Gagne, the Grand Marshal of the Scale Guard. And that's the end of the Tour des Xerdani. We have, again, phenomenal attempts here by everyone. Lord Nile.
Great attempt.
Great attempts, folks.
Participation trophies all around.
All around. Round of participation trophies. The Joust, so Marie-Joseph Paul is the victor. We have the final, we have the conclusion of the Tour des Xerdani, and we will stream that separately. So we're going to stream that very soon here. But this concludes the Tour des Xerdani's Champions Joust event. So Marie-Joseph Paul Gagne, Grand Marshal of the Scale Guard, once again being crowned as the tournament champion here at the third annual Tour des Xerdani. Yeah, anything, Julio, anything to say?
It was rigged. I hate this shit. Yeah. No, it's been a blast. It's been fun.
I saw that! Disgusting pervert!
There it is.
Oh my god.
And that's a crazy sound effect.
I hate it.
It's not great. We don't like it. But that being said, it's the end. Rigged, says everyone watching. Thank you very much for playing. This has been the end. Again, we are going to stream very shortly, announcing the winners in the factions. Which team has won the Tour des Xerdani? All of the competitors and all of the events have come to an end. Thank you again for everyone who participated. I really appreciate it. And we will look forward to next year's fourth annual Tour des Xerdani coming next Lion White. And if you don't want to wait that long, that's fine. There is an event coming up, and we will talk about it in the next stream. Thanks again to all the competitors, and we are out.